Thank you. Tell you what, you shuffle these for me. Not all, there are many, many different ways of cheating a card. You're starting to get a little of the feel for that fact, and there are many, many others. But all of them can be divided into one or two categories: psychological techniques and manipulative techniques. So I thought I'd show you one example of each. I'm going to ask you to help me in the psychological technique. Remind me again, it was Dan?
Dan.
As I riffle up the front of the deck, Dan, I want you to say stop whenever you want. No, this is a trial run, don't worry. But that's what I want you to do. You did that very well.
Yes, I react.
If you can do it one more time, we're in business. Okay. No, because I want to start again so that you get a shot at the ones near the bottom, because I was talking during those, or near the middle or the top. This is for real. The pressure is on now, Dan. Say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Is that what you want?
Sure.
Okay, now don't please me. Is that really what you want?
That's exactly what I want.
Okay, remember that card. I'd like everyone to remember the card, but particularly you, Dan. Obviously, I have no way of knowing what card Dan stopped me at or where it might be in the deck, except it's somewhere around the middle. But if you shuffle the cards, Dan, I won't even know that much. Go ahead, shuffle the cards. Shuffle as much as you want. Put them down whenever you're satisfied. Then we're going to explore a psychological technique called reading tells. And we're going to find out whether Dan has any readable tells. And actually, in a sense, now comes the most difficult part of this, because I have to try and find cards that Dan might have selected. I just go really by my instincts as to what I think he might be drawn to. But, you know, even if I don't get Dan's card, if I get something close to it, if I pick enough variety, I should get some card that's close to Dan's card. Let's see. I'm going to take one more. Why don't we do that? Dan, I want you to take those cards, turn them face down, then shuffle them up. I know it's not easy to shuffle a small pile of cards, but you might want to shuffle like this or like that. If you're willing to pick them up, we can do that too. Yeah. And when you're finished, I want you to fan the cards out the way they would in a gin game or a bridge game. If you play the game, you've seen people do that. You've seen them do this too. They go through the cards and they sort them out. I want you to do that also. What they're doing is they're sorting the cards out by suit. So sort them out with the blacks at one end and the reds at the other end, or whatever makes sense to you. I don't want to tell you, but end up with the suit sorted out, and when you have sorted them out, fan them out so that you can see the cards and I can't, okay? When you've done that, let me know. She'll be very willing to help you. She lives for that sort of thing.
She does. She can square them up.
When you have them all worked out, fan them out so that you can see them and I can't, okay? Hold them up, because this guy, Bill, is a killer. If he can, you flash a card, he'll see it. All right, now, obviously, the card, there's only 4 suits, Bill. Okay, you set? Yeah. Set? All right, fan them out, so that you can see them, but not me. Obviously, Bill thought of either a black card or a red card. Oh, there it was. There it was already. This was a very common tell with former President Bill Clinton. It obviously means that he's either thinking of a red card or he's having an affair. No, he's thinking of a red card. It's all right. It's just a red card. So toss all the black cards face up on the table. Any black cards that you have, toss them face up on the table. So you're looking only at hearts and diamonds. Ha, 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 ha. It happened instantly when I said hearts. This is a very recent discovery in the world of tells, named after its popularizer, the O.J. Simpson tell. And it happened when I said hearts. So I want you to toss the diamonds on the table.
Face up?
Yeah, face up is fine. It'll make it easy on yourself. You look at nothing but hearts. Okay. It's either a number card or a picture card or a number card. When did he look down? You saw it. Yeah. When did he look down? On picture, right? Yeah. I'm not making this up. Not when I said number. You see this all the time on C-SPAN when they're testifying in front of Congress. Sometimes called the Enron Tycho Martha Stewart tell. He looked down when I said picture card. So any number cards, toss them there.
Any number?
Yeah. No. Okay. Yes, that's what I meant. I thought you thought I meant any number of cards. 3, 9, 7. All right, so you're only holding one card. Tell everybody what card you were thinking of.
My wife, the Queen of Hearts.
Is that the Queen of Hearts in your hand? You did fine. Don't feel bad. Everybody's got tells. I have a little tell when I lie. Nobody ever knows it's a little tick. Nobody ever notices. But you did very, very well. Now, that was that's a psychological technique. It's not surefire. We were fortunate it worked. But some people do prefer a surefire technique, which requires manipulation, sleight of hand, what some people would call cheating at cards. So to finish off, let's move on to something that involves manipulation. I'll ask Bill to help me. I'm going to ask you to name any rank of poker hand. Now, for those of you who don't play, a rank could be a royal flush or a straight flush. 4 of a kind is a rank. A full house, a flush, a straight, a 3 of a kind, 2 pair, a pair. And whatever rank he names, I will try to locate the highest hand of that rank. Just keep in mind, the point is not for you to necessarily name the highest rank possible. The point is for you to name the rank that you want, high, low, or medium. What hand would you like?
Full house.
A full house. Full house is always tough, particularly what makes it tough is that I said I would produce the highest full house possible, not just any full house. Let's see if I've succeeded. Full house, for those of you who don't play poker, is 3 of a kind and a pair. So what is the highest 3 of a kind we could have in a game of poker?
Aces.
3 aces would be the highest 3 of a kind that you could have in a poker game would be 3 aces. Now, a full house consists of 3 of a kind and a pair. If you have 3 aces, what's the highest pair that you could have in a game of poker? A pair of kings would give you the highest full house possible. Thank you. Thank you. But of course, being able to locate the hand you want is only the first step. You also have to be able to deal it to yourself. Being able to deal it to yourself requires manipulation, requires control during the shuffles. I'm going to try to see whether I can deal myself whatever rank hand you would like. So I'm going to ask you to name a rank like you did before. Again, high, low, or medium, whatever you like, and I will try to deal it to myself. I don't know whether we'll succeed, but we'll give it a try. So again, he can say a pair, or 2 pair, or 3 of a kind, or he can say a straight or a flush, or a full house, or a straight flush, or a royal flush. You tell me what you would like.
Royal flush.
A royal flush. Realize there's only 4 of those in the entire deck?
Correct.
You were thinking of that when you said it, when you asked for it. Well, I will try to deal out a royal flush. I'm going to give these cards a couple of shuffles. I realize that the 2 of you shuffled these cards yourselves just a few moments ago. You did and you did, right? But not the way that I'm shuffling. Try and give these one last shuffle and see whether we succeed. After the cards are shuffled, they have to be cut. Try a 5-handed game of draw poker. And I know what you're all thinking. You're saying to yourselves, well, obviously, this performance is part of Darwin's 2,000 hours of community service. Of course, you're right. Now, when I asked you to name any hand out of all the possible hands that you could have named, what did you pick?
Royal flush.
You picked the hardest one there is, which usually has an ace in it, has a king, has a queen, has a jack, has a 10 of spades.